So day one of quarantine, and we just talked to our buddies on Seahorse, and they are going to go in and get some fuel and are going to be on the docks to pick up a grocery delivery. So we've been shopping, and they have a whole bunch of food that we haven't had in like ages. So we're spoiling ourselves with this grocery. Hey!
I'm not sure that I see corn actually.
It's the grocery delivery!
Oh, the living ain't easy. Oh, believe me, I ain't saying that the living is hard. Oh, you know the loving and the living is free. And I just got to say, rock me like the ocean, just like the ocean, slow and sweet. Rock me like the ocean. Whoa, you got the rhythm of the
Day two. Sammy, who's jumping in the water? Ah. Refreshing swim.
quarantine.
The captain. Beautiful blue Caribbean water. We're doing laundry.
Man, this water is crystal clear.
Yeah.
Seriously crystal clear. GoPro and snorkel gear.
Yeah.
Oh, mollies, is it clear and pretty down here.
It's so nice.
I think we have successfully mastered the hammock. Oh, we should have got two. I feel a cat fight coming on at some point in time. We're getting a really good, much needed shower of rain here to get all the salt over Gargoyle. We had this tiny little crack in our hatch, which we thought, oh, it's fine. It won't leak. No, it won't leak.
Day 3 here in quarantine off of Georgetown, Cayman Islands. Another lovely day. Here comes Dean to see what I'm doing. We're just hanging out on the boat. Today's plans are to inflate the dinghy and inflate the paddle boards for once we're free from quarantine and we can do some paddle boarding, and then just basically enjoy this amazing day. This is 48 feet of water that we're in. Check out the coral underneath us here. And for those of you who have not been following us, we're not anchored in the coral because we are in the Caymans. We picked up one of the many mooring balls that the government supplies for visiting boats.
I need lessons.
Don't blow so hard.
Are we talking about the calm? What's that? It is day 4 here in the Cayman Islands. We've been looking at the weather forecast, and we've got a front coming through overnight, so the wind is going to pick up.
and the swell will pick up as well. So we're going to move into the North Sound from our anchorage here, which will be much more sheltered.
Seahorse for security.
The seahorse?
Yeah, Roger. When you get into the channel, when you get into the channel, it means the North Sound. When you ride the channel, the North Sound, just go ahead and put security at the door and let them know when you're all secure in the mooring.
Ready to drop our mooring here and move to the North Sound with Seahorse. Over.
Roger, Roger. We'll see you. Thank you. You got 614 standing by.
Our trip will take us approximately 15 nautical miles around the northeast corner of Grand Cayman, where we will tuck into the North Sound in Governor's Creek to wait out the winds.
We're now cruising along the world-famous 7-mile beach here on Grand Cayman Island. You can see the water and the sand. It is gorgeous. Beautiful day here. So we are coming around the end of the island here, kind of the northwest corner, and heading into North Sound. That's Seahorse. They're going to lead us through the channel. We have a pretty narrow, pretty shallow channel to run through. High tide here, we should have no less than 9 feet under us, which to BC boaters is insane.
So we are coming into the main channel for North Bay here. As you can see, it's pretty narrow. So we gotta kind of tuck through that and then go over down to more in front of the yacht club. We've gone through the channel. The last markers. We are pulling into Governor's Creek. We came from over there, across. Now we're gonna go in here and we're gonna drop anchor.
We are now moved into Governor's Creek anchorage here on the island. There is supposed to be a front coming through tomorrow that's going to kick up some winds, and this is sheltered 360 degrees. So this has been our primary residence for quarantine here in the Cayman Islands. You can see Seahorse, our buddy boat over here at anchor as well. This is Governor's Creek, and we're in the anchorage that's right off of the Cayman Yacht Club, which is over here. Very active Morgan Seafood Restaurant on the point there. And then the fuel dock is over here where we're able to pick up provisions, drop off trash, but only with advance notice and clearance from the Port Security Office. Beautiful day here, as most days tend to be. And this is a very nice anchorage. You can't see the bottom so much here, although you can see our anchor chain going down. A little muddier, especially with the winds that we're getting, but fairly shallow. We're in 9.5 feet of water and a very good mud bottom, which is perfect for holding for us.
Day 13 in quarantine. Sammy must know we're almost free. She's moved from the stool to outside in the cockpit. And it smells good in the kitchen. Captain Kevin's cooking eggs.
Eggs.
Refried beans.
Huevos. Ranchos. Got the Tostitos. Salsa mix going too. And buds. I got buds. I got buds.
Wow. So we haven't started up our dinghy since Nicaragua, which is like 7 months ago, and it started. That's amazing.
Quarantine video log, Sunday afternoon. What are you doing, Carla?
More laundry.
Last laundry.
The last laundry. These sheets are gonna go on the bed, and then those sheets are gonna need to be washed.
Carla washes laundry way too much on this boat.
It's breakfast time on Gargoyle.
What, Sam? What's the time to eat? What? What should I do? What? Aww. You hungry? Are you hungry a little bit? Is the food in here? Is this where it is? Yeah. Okay, guys. Let's go eat.
Midday here, Governor's Creek. Busy with boats kind of going back and forth. The forecast was 20 to 25 knots with up to 30 knot gusts. It's really calm here in the creek, and we've just kind of been monitoring. It looks like our max gust has been 24 knots, so really good shelter and some windy days here, and we're just enjoying the sunshine, which we desperately need. So Travis just stopped by to wake us up, basically, because our radio's been off. We haven't turned it on yet, and I guess we're being hailed on the VHF to go over to the fuel dock to get our COVID test. So we got 10 minutes. We're rushing around the boat. We're going to jump in the dinghy and go get our COVID test so we can get released. Our quarantine here in the Cayman started at day 0 when we arrived and had our first COVID test. Then 14 days of quarantine on Gargoyle, and finally on day 15 we get our final COVID test to make sure that we're negative. We're almost there and free to explore these beautiful islands. Cayman Health Services has been amazing and very accommodating coming down to the dock to complete our final test. After a quick nose swab, the doctor packs up and we head back to wait for our final results. Hello. We had a COVID test this morning done to complete our 14-day quarantine. And the attendant that did the COVID test said to maybe give you guys a call after 1 o'clock to see if you guys had the results from the COVID test yet.
Oh, she's going to voicemail. She's going to voicemail.
We got our 15th day COVID test completed.
Call from it.
Thank you.
Voicemail.
Please leave your name and a message. You may start your message now.
We are killing time here, waiting to get our day 15 quarantine results back. That'll free us from our quarantine. And it is now day 16 of quarantine. Add in the 5+ days of passage, and it's coming on day 22 that we've been in quarantine and isolation. So we are getting stir crazy. Would that be accurate?
Yeah, it's been crazy not being off the boat for like 22 days, so it'll be nice to finally step on land, and of course we'll have a long list of things to do. So
yes, we've taken care of the boat extremely well, the cats pretty well, but then us, we haven't been into a yard to get checked out in quite a while. So I think Carla and I are going to get hauled out as well and do a physicals and
get our bottom scraped and maybe some new paint.
That's right.
Dentist, eye doctor, vets, and then fun stuff like dive gear. We need a Cayman flag. We don't have a flag. Our paddleboard is still leaking. And we have to figure out where we're going. So we're going to see what we have for charts and add that to the long list. Sam is done with planning. She obviously wants us to play or sleep or give her some sort of attention because she's sleeping on my book. She's sleeping on my book. I can't do any more planning.
Hello, good morning. This is the flu clinic.
Good morning. We had our COVID test completed yesterday morning for our 14-day quarantine. And I was just wondering when we were going to get the results back.
Oh, okay. And you haven't received the results yet?
No.
Okay. Tell you what, let me take your number. I'll check your results and I'll get back to you, okay?
Okay, perfect. Thank you so much.
Just got a phone call, and we were told to check our email. And Carla's doing the happy dance.
Not detected? Not detected.
We are free! Freedom!
Yahoo!
This is Gargoyle.
Roger, folks, you're all good to go. You're cleared and been given permission to come ashore.
That's outstanding news. Thank you so much.
Seahorse, go ahead.
Roger that. Does that mean we can come give you a kiss?
Absolutely.
That's exactly my sentiment as well. Thank you so much.
Thanks for your patience, guys. Be safe and keep in touch.
Jesus, what the fuck is that?
Hey, good morning, America. Losing my pants.
Losing my pants.
My bow derrick coming out of the water. Say something. Say something.
Say something?
Or you're gonna fall off. Yeah, that's Dean, our burrowing cat.
Your leg. Then let it turn your pelvis. Keep the left side extended, working under your right armpit.
That's gonna be funny. While we're in the woods, we're probably gonna call us.
You snorted. You snorted.
We're living, all we really got is the time we're giving. In time, all will be